and this is the Marissa Pitts show streaming live, supposedly at 11 a.m. on Fridays. Right now, we are rolling into 11:35 because, as I said, Mercury's in retrograde. Everything went haywire, crazy, and fun. And I'm also by myself. But luckily, Restream has an amazing customer service. Shout out to Justin right now. He walked me through. If none of you don't know me, I'm not a computer person. I'm always calling like my friend Jody. I'm like, help. So it was great to see such good customer service with Restream. Highly recommend them. Obviously, it's internet. Obviously, there's always going to be problems, technology, but they're there for me. And I'm not the most savvy. So if you are looking for a software program to stream out of, highly recommend these guys. All right, that's enough of my shout out to them. Welcome for tuning in to the Marissa Pitts show. Today, I've got a little liveliness going. We got some pop culture news. We got some Mystic Marissa catching up from last week, going into the next week. Christmas is around the corner. There is just so much happening. So stay tuned. And also, starting next week, I should be able to go live on Instagram and I think TikTok. So they're now coming to the platform. So I'm going to be working on that this week once I wrap up my grading. Oh my God, I am so done with school. I've been grading nonstop. I got 23 more papers. And then I can focus all my time with you guys. And hopefully 2024 can go up with a bang with this show and getting it out into bigger audiences. And you can also catch past episodes of Mouthful on my new podcast, Mouthful. You can catch that anywhere on Apple, Spotify, wherever you're getting your podcasts from. So I'm slowly but surely downloading all of those episodes and just kind of like just getting ready for the next season. I'll be done with season 1 at the end of this month, going into season 2, 2024. And I'm really excited. And thank you for going with me on this ride. But I think it is, where is my little thing? It is showtime. Welcome to Pitts Bits with Marissa Pitts. All right, let's have some fun today. 3, 2, 1. All right, welcome to Pitts Bits with Marissa Pitts. If you like what you are listening to, please take a moment to love, like, and subscribe. Definitely all that love helps me out. So please, I would appreciate it. Today on news, talking about some love. So last week I did report on good old fashioned Ruby Rose, our OnlyFans model. She had blasted out this dude over here, saying that he had dropped, and just like that 1 month, $64,000, right? Which I think is insane. Ended up getting a tattoo. I think the reason why I think it's insane, I mean, people do too much money, but if she ain't fucking you, I don't understand what you're doing. Okay, we're $64,000. Yeah, you should be getting laid. That's all I'm saying across the board. Otherwise, wow, that's a lot. But so that was trending on here. She was releasing out text showing how obsessive he was, and that so this was after the tattoo. I got some text on here. Why aren't you answering me? I thought we had a genuine connection. Why aren't you answering me? Like some crazy stuff to the point where I was like, I don't know, Ruby Rose, maybe you should like chill on having that guy around. I still take the money, but I would have security guards around. Well, come to find out, he ended up going onto a podcast, Adam's show, and saying it was all a fake. Total fake news. Absolutely did not spend that kind of money on her. Would never spend that kind of money on some chick. He did get the tattoo. He said the PR team did pay him to get the tattoo. And he was an OnlyFans subscriber. He started that month, was at some convention, I guess, is where they saw him. And the PR team was like, hey, take a picture with her. Do you mind if we use it? So he had no idea that they were going to spin it as he was this crazy Bitcoin billionaire. He was like, I wish I was a Bitcoin billionaire. But he went along with it. He was like, why not? They're paying me. And then he busted them. So interesting. Her camp has said nothing. So you know it's all fake. And my whole thing is like, why lie? You're already making millions. I mean, I know you're going to get new publicity. I'm talking about you, so it worked, right? I'm talking about you, but also like, why lie? I don't understand it. Like, grab the actual fan who does spend a lot of money, right? I don't know. Like, it's just weird. And that's also, the dude's weird. Why'd you get a tattoo of her? It's not even a good looking tattoo. Like, look at this tattoo. I'm sorry. I hate to dog on the tattoo artist, but yeah. I don't know. I'm not a portrait tattoo person, but that is me. So also going on into what's going on this. Oh yeah, talk about cancellation for all of my little vidiots out there. Unfortunately, E3 has canceled. That's right. The Electronic Entertainment Expo, known by video game enthusiasts as E3, is no more. Like, that's it. No more. Not 2023, 2024, not a zip. Gone. That is a live trade show for video game publishers and hardware developers. And it was once considered the most anticipated event in gaming. But like all things that come to an end, good old coronavirus had dealt the fatal blow. It forced the cancellation in 2020, an online event in 2021, another total cancellation in 2022. So they were just like done. So no more. There'll be obviously more conventions, something else coming up. But all for you video gamers, I know you're probably looking forward to it out there. So I'm so sorry. Hopefully something else will come forward on there. But talking about also an almost cancellation, but she did end up going on. Madonna kicked off her US tour by being fashionably late. Sorry, sorry. Not the best picture of my poor Madonna. I do love me some Madonna. But I found it on there. Was it worth the wait? First off, Madonna's Madonna. I love her. She's great. I would have loved to have seen her. Can't afford those tickets. Would have loved to have seen her. Would have been pissed. She was supposed to be on at 8:30 p.m. Doors opened at 7:30ish. And she didn't go on till 11:30. No opening act, no nada, zip, zero. Like, wow. Now she's saying it was due to technological issues. And yes, because it's Mercury. Mercury retrograde now. It's screwing everything up. Screwing everything up, my show included. But like I said, I know that they're coming in trying to fix it. I don't know. I feel like it's so 2 hours is a really long time to not really address the crowd, tell them what's going on, what's happening. And just come out and like start chatting with the crowd, get on the mic. Right. I don't know. I mean, I know she's a diva and she was not going to do that. She has a show. But it's also, and she prepped hard for her show, but it's not the first time she's been late. She has been known to be late. I've seen Prince quite a few times. And let me tell you, he was never late. Never, 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 never late. Right. He had live bands on there. His tech rehearsal setup way more extravagant. And he was always able to make it on time. So in a way, I feel yes, not always Madonna's fault, but yes, why not come out? I don't know, talk to the crowd, like give out some free shirts. I don't know, sign some autographs, right? If you spent the hour maybe signing some autographs, go back in your dressing room. I think then people wouldn't have been so upset because it's a lot of money to see these artists now. And when they're starting 2-3 hours late, like it is frustrating because we all got to work. We got to get up early. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot happening on here. But talking about a wait, I don't know if you all would wait. I would not wait, but maybe because I have easy access to it. But Idaho just released and opened up the very first In-N-Out burger at the Village at Meridian in Idaho. And that is an actual picture of Idahoans hanging out, waiting for their In-N-Out burger. Guess how long the line was? 8 hours. 8 hours through the drive-through to get an In-N-Out burger. I don't know about you, but that is way, 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 way too long for me to wait for an In-N-Out burger. I love In-N-Out. There are actually better burgers out there, but they are a go-to. I love them. They're delicious. But I don't think they're 8 hours delicious, especially if you are in the freezing cold. This little poor girl, see, she's so hungry. She wants that burger. Give me the burger. That little girl only wasn't for Idaho, but I thought it a funny image. But I don't know. I don't know if you do. Would you wait 8 hours for In-N-Out? I know I would not. I would probably let it roll through and be open for a little bit and then go get it. But I could not. People camped out. They were camping out. Listen to this. And so they're camping out the night before it opened in 30 something degree weather when it was bright outside. Right? That is insanely cold. Ugh, so hell no on that one. That burger, 8 hours, not happening at all. But in other news, one other little animal that does not want In-N-Out is this awesome little cow. Where is he? Where'd my little cow go? He was so cute. A bull, he was out on the lamb from the slaughterhouse and was spotted on the train track, causing massive delays in New Jersey transit at the Newark Penn Station. He completely escaped. I don't know how he escaped, but he escaped. He took off. He was hiding out. They ended up, they did catch him, right? Sedated him on there and brought him in. And this little cute little cow got a name. His name is Ricardo the Bull. There he is in his new sanctuary. He's just waking up from being sedated on here. And now I don't know, I think it's kind of cute, right? I mean, the last thing you'd want to know is like if this bull escaped, right? Got away from it all and then was just sent back. Like that'd be heartbreaking. But he is going to go into a sanctuary. The sanctuary is Skylands Animal Sanctuary and Rescue in Wantage, New Jersey. So shout out to them for going out and going to give him a nice little wonderful Christmas. Yes, Christmas came early for Ricardo the Bull. He's going to be able to live out his dreams in comfort, ease, and not as an in and out burger. All right, everybody. Well, that is the Pits Bits for the week. A little slow things happening, not too much. But if you like what you're listening to, please love, like, and subscribe and stay tuned because there is more left on the Marissa Pitts Show. Know your future with Mystic Marissa. 3, 2, 1. All right, well, welcome to Mystic Marissa, where you get a glimpse into next week's astrological future. As you all know, I am fascinated by astrology and how it can help me plan for my life events. I'd like to share that out with you. Now, yes, please still live your life, do your thing. But how I like to use astrology is just making me aware when things are crazy, how I can breathe through it. For example, this morning, Restream was not working. I was not going live. I was not happening. And I usually get really angry when it comes to internet stuff, like extremely angry, like major anger problems. And I just like breathe through it. And I was like, okay, Mercury, I hear you. You're fucking up my life. But there's a reason. So I'm just going to chill back and work through the problems. And it kept me calm. And here I am, right? I didn't cancel the show. I'm here for you to give you your astrological stuff. So let's go ahead and just recap from last week. Hopefully your weekend was fun and full of amorous little, I don't know, entanglement, should I say. There were social get-togethers this weekend. Hopefully you were kissing somebody under that mistletoe. And if not, just connecting with friends, family, loved ones. I know my weekend was chock full of all of that and more. All of that and more. Venus came through for me. Okay. Love you some Venus. So yes, I had a very great weekend that I'm recovering from on here. So it was nice to know that to look forward to. So hopefully your weekend was also fun and festive, should I say. And as I already talked to you about, you had Mercury has gone retrograde. So there's good old Mercury hanging out, making sure that you are on your toes. And when you have Mercury retrograde, not only does like things go wrong with internet, but your plans, communication, things that you think you're saying are being taken a whole different way, or you are taking things in a whole different way. So when you are sending out those texts, those messages, that email or whatever it is, please be clear, write long, really explain where it is, send little emojis. I'm a huge emoji fan because like texts are kind of bland. They're read wrong. So if you get a text from me, you'll get a lot of little pictures and happy faces and sad faces and screwy little faces. I do like my little faces. So definitely just keep clear communication all the way through this retrograde. It's going to go all the way into January, unfortunately. So keep that going. Capricorn season has arrived. Yes. So it's coming on the 21st. And with the Capricorn season, we have the winter solstice. Oh, happy winter solstice. That is right. So excited for those. Here's a cool thing. So those who don't know about Capricorn season, like what you're supposed to do, it is the reinvention of yourself. So there's a motto I like to use. The motto is New Year, New You. That's right. And that is all Capricorn. There is a reason a lot of these signs are lined up a specific way, what their meanings are for, how to flow and ebb inside all of that. And the Capricorn literally is rebirth, renew, shed the old, right? Get rid of all the old and go out into a bang. Follow your dreams. ask for the unaskable, right? Do all that. So that's what Capricorn does, but it does it with a level head so you can actually accomplish it. No point in dreaming for something that you're not striving for, working for, and going after because then it's just a dream, right? So Capricorn helps kind of ground you in so that you can go ahead and go after everything that you want in your life, right? So you got to zen it in. There is a new moon with that. So, or not new moon, excuse me, winter solstice. Those of you who don't know about solstices, the winter solstice specifically has an added influence of magic in here, right? And what the winter solstice celebrates is the rebirth of the sun or the newborn sun. So still flowing with that whole new year, new you vibe. So here's what you do on the 21st. All right, that is a Thursday. Well, I hope it's a Thursday. All right, you're gonna wake up early. You're gonna watch that sunrise. So those of you who are not early morning people, set the alarm. Get up, make a little cup of Joe, right? Go outside, have a pen and paper with you. Okay, watch the sunrise, meditate, zen, and really focus on what you want to happen for 2024. Where do you see you? Who do you see you with? What job are you doing? And the job one is really important. Okay. Because, and the reason why Capricorn is focusing on career, everything has been kind of leading up to this last few months. If you've been following me and listening to me and going in, it's been a lot about what's your career? What's your career? Where's it going? Right. And that is not me saying that. That is the stars, the planets putting that energy into you. Right. So they got a lot of people who are sitting there and thinking, what do I do with my life now? Where do I want to go? How do I want to be happy? Right. Because at the end of the day, we all want to pay our bills with joy. That's right. We don't be miserable, grinding 9 to 5, all that jazz, right? I work way too much, trying making my dreams happen. And so this is like our goal, right? Happy, 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 bills paid. Yay. And Capricorn gives that. So back to what you're going to do. You're going to wake up, make that coffee or tea or water or whatever it is you do. Okay. Go outside, watch the sunrise, meditate, write down very clearly. Remember, Mercury's in retrograde. So be clear about what you want for 2024, how you see yourself, and then fold it up. And you can go ahead and you can carry it with you if you want that day or just put it aside. Doesn't matter. Once you've written it, it's cool. Then, if you're not going to be home, take it with you. Okay. Because wherever you are, you need to, when the sun sets, once again, stop what you're doing, go watch the sunset. Okay. As soon as have your little piece of paper, you can have a lighter if you need to, but ideally a candle, or if you're like rich and got a fireplace, like even better, right? But once the sun is setting and is turning into night, right at that thing, go ahead and light that wish list of your new year on fire and allow it to dissipate up into the fairy dust out there. So those fairies can grab those wishes and take it on. And that's what you do for the winter solstice. Okay. So there is a whole little thing about it, but definitely, and then go get yourself like a massage if you can. I don't know, just enjoy yourself. And the beautiful part on that day, not only do you have Capricorn season starting, okay, you have the winter solstice, right? But Venus, oh, that little sneaky Venus, she went to Uranus that day. She's hanging out. Uranus is about surprises, fun, joy, right? Gift giving. And Venus and Uranus are there for your gifts. That's right. There's Santa. Go shopping today. Go shopping. Thursday. So right after you do all your wishes, or even beforehand, middle of the day, that is the day to get your last minute shopping done. Everything is perfect on that day. I am a last minute shopper, like day of last minute, like really bad. And so I'm going to force myself to do that Thursday. I'm going to set time aside because you got bargains, you got deals, you got all that out there right now. The stars are telling you that that is the day to do it. But please beware of trying to do it online. Don't be buying those gifts on Amazon, okay, and expect them to come in time for Christmas. They might be New Year's Eve presents because remember, Mercury's retrograde. So we already know holiday stuff takes a long time to get us. And then with the retrograde, even longer. So do not do this to yourself. Do not. All right. Go shopping. Go to, I don't know, go to Marshall's, TJ, or whatever those little fun little places are. Save your dollars. Buy a lot if you had. Or you know what? Make homemade gifts. If you don't have money, that's okay. You can make some cards, stationery stuff, bake. Everybody likes bake. Actually, weirdly, like fruit cakes. So if you ever like make a fruit cake, let me know. I actually do like them. Weirdly, I don't know why, but I always have. So I am a fruitcake eater. So send me a fruitcake. I've never had one mailed to me, and I would love one mailed to me. So hit me up. I'll shoot you an address you can mail to me. Not my home address, but I'll shoot you an address. You can mail me some fruitcake. But that's going to be happening on here. So definitely make sure that you have a great time on here. This definitely week. And then last one. Where am I at? Okay. So this all kind of wraps up the week on here. I do have to give a breath as we continue on forward because you have on the 23rd, Mercury, which is in retrograde, moves into Sagittarius. That's right. So that is Saturday. Okay. And all that means is chaos, 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 chaos. Okay, so please, if you are traveling Saturday, Sunday, any of that time for Christmas, plan on it being horrible. Set yourself up for success. Communication, set yourself up for success. Holiday parties, be careful what you say. That might come. Be careful when you get drunk. That's really what it comes out to, right? Because we all got like holiday parties, people get a little cray, get a little drunk, end up with that coworker in that back closet. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. All right. Just keep it under wraps. Have a good time. Be merry. Watch yourself. All right. Because chaos is going to happen next weekend, 23rd. All right. So here's a quick rewrap. If you've been able to stick with me last 10 minutes, there's a lot going on. Okay. But you have on, as I said, you have coming up here, you do have the Capricorn new season coming up on Thursday. With that, the winter solstice. So please make your wishes, watch the sunrise, watch the sunset, burn those wishes. Okay. Have some fun with that. There's our little fairies taking your wishes all up in there. Hello, little fairies. Okay. And then also do your last minute shopping. Okay. So go shopping Thursday. All that happening. Great. Okay. Friday, rest it out. Saturday, chaos. Be careful. So if you're going out Friday night for that party, don't mess up, have fun, right? But be safe. Travel plans, have a backup plan, right? Breathe through all of this storm and chaos. All right. Well, that is your weekly horoscope with Marissa. with Marissa at Mystic Marissa. If you like what you're listening to, please go ahead and love, like, and subscribe. All right. Where am I at? Because I am live every single Friday, ideally at 11 a.m., but for sure out here. And we're going to be going live, as I said, on Instagram and I think TikTok too. Got to double check on that. But that should all be happening next week. Get my podcast on Apple or Spotify, Mouthful. Subscribe. Find me on YouTube. That's really one of my favorite places to go. You can see all my past episodes, see what's coming up here. So definitely follow me. I'm a huge person on Instagram and TikTok, so feel free to message me on there. Facebook, I'm like, not really. But anywhere where you have it, hit me up. All right. I would love to listen and talk to you. And next week's guest, we have Chef Sam. He is one of my really good friends of mine. We've been on the show, Chris Collins' show before. He is a chef. He actually has a restaurant up in Big Bear, right? And they make these specialty pies and they're amazing. So we're going to talk to him about how do we bring that dish? Where do we do? How are we going to make leftovers last? Right? Because that's the thing, we go get a little tired of leftovers. And kind of like, what are the seasonal veggies out here? So just kind of pick his brain. I always like talking to chefs. What cool ideas can he send us? But yes, I definitely appreciate you tuning in. And until next week, I will see you later. Okay. All right. Ciao. Mwah. If you like what you heard today, make sure you like, love, and subscribe. We are on all the socials at Marissa Pitts Show. Till next time. Mwah. Ciao.